Hello, my name is Vincent G. Carter, FASID. I'm a senior program manager with the Department of Homeland Security. I have over 30 years experience in the interior design field. Yes, I had a mentor. His name is Robert Bartholomew. He was a professor, he retired from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And he helped me, educate me about the field of interior design. I had left medical school and was trying to decide what to do. So I went to him on the Madison campus and we talked about the field of interior design, what it had to offer, and what some of the things that I like to do or I thought I might want to do. So he helped direct me to the master's program in interior design, and then he became my advisor while I was enrolled there. Willingness to get involved in the profession, making people aware of what's available, what's out there, taking advantage of my experience and making other people aware of what they need to do in order to get involved and to remain active. ASID has done a great deal for my advancement in the profession. I started off as a student member in Madison. We had field trips to different cities and design firms. I was involved as a chapter leader, student chapter leader. When I came to DC, I got involved in the local Washington Metro chapter and was involved first on legislative issues, chairing the Government and Public Affairs session, and then I went on to be the president-elect, president, and then I held other local positions within the Washington Metro chapter. I was also involved, or have been involved, on a national level. For example, the Ethics Committee, I was both a member of the committee as well as the chair of the National Ethics Committee. I was involved with NLCID, the National Legislative Coalition for Interior Design. It's an old term, an old group, where we had representatives from the different design organizations, ASID, IBD, which is now IIDA, etc. We all got together and talked about how we could promote legislation within the field of interior design. I've been involved with CEDA, the Council for Interior Design Accreditation, formerly FIDER. My most recent position with them was the chair of the Accreditation Commission. Taking a break from that now and deciding what professional activity I would like to do next. Been very involved with NCIDQ, holding multiple positions with them, in addition to being the international president, was the treasurer, etc. So very involved on a grassroots level, working my way up from creating exams to being the president. I arrived at my specialty, which is facilities management, through some of the field trips I attended while a student at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. We had field trips to different locations, the Chicago area, Minneapolis, and other areas around the state and in the region. During the trip to Minneapolis, we visited several firms and talked to several individuals in different design specialties. The one that caught my eye was facilities management. And I believe it was with 3M, the company. Their facilities management really interested me in some of the things that they did. They have a lot of different buildings, a lot of facilities, and they talked about what they do as a facilities designer, facilities manager, and how they interact, how they're involved with new product development for furniture, how they can experiment with different designs. For example, the open plan setting, putting offices in the center, workstations around the perimeter, etc. So doing a lot of experimentation in the field. And I was fortunate to have an internship with the World Bank in Washington, D.C. And that was in facilities management. And I was able to participate in a lot of different design project types, including laying out a lobby to laying out 11,000 square feet in one building, moving people around a lot, moving 100 people a weekend to 400 people a weekend, managing new construction, designing facilities, renovating facilities, specifying furniture, creating custom furniture, and doing a lot of different aspects of design, where a lot of people think facilities management doesn't involve real design. It can involve design. It doesn't have to, but if you're fortunate and in it long enough, you will have some design. But every interior designer doesn't necessarily want to design. So facilities management is perfect for me, because while I like to design, I'm not crazy about it, so it's perfect for me. Willingness to plan ahead, to think about what you're doing, consider what's happened in the past and how your experiences can help other people, including yourself, to advance. Being involved in a professional organization gives you the opportunity to travel, to get involved, to give back to the community. And when I say give back, everybody or most people feel that they gain something through their education or through exposure or other opportunities people allowed them to take advantage of. And giving back allows me to make it possible for someone else to benefit, for someone else to advance, for someone else to experience some of the things that I experience. And there are a lot of younger individuals that need to come forward and take advantage of these opportunities. So getting involved really helps, and it's really a good way to stay connected with the industry, with the profession, and to make sure that as we advance, things go on, so they aren't stagnant. As a new designer, I was inspired by different magazines and journals. I enjoyed looking at them, looking at the floor plans, hopefully the before and after floor plans, so that I could see what they did, how they did it, if it made sense, if I would have done it differently. So doing a lot of analysis, a lot of analyzing what I read and what I saw. So not only the floor plans, but the articles, if there were articles. Often there's very little text in magazines and journals about the design, but trying to analyze the design, even if there isn't any text, just to see what they did, why they did it, and hopefully there would be information about why they did something. Now, after I became a professional, I still do similar things. I still like to look at floor plans, and I still like to analyze all designs that I come across, be they a television set or a house or something in a magazine or journal, trying to see what they did, why they did it, how they did it, if they considered the client's needs, desires, and wants, and to what extent was their personality or their design presence or their normal design, to what extent they took over the project.